I would imagine as like a Survivor expert, Rob, thank you for joining us. Rob is with us. He's got the podcast. Rob has a podcast talking about Survivor and Big Brother, all the other reality shows, all the other contestants. And Tommy linked me up with him. So, I mean, is this Tommy's great at the game, or is this rookie? He's playing against rookie competition who can't stop themselves.
So first off, thank you all so much for feeding us Survivor fans here in this long drought.
Yeah.
I thought that Tommy, that I think he should have got caught. He should have got caught. That he, I think, got the benefit of playing against rookies. That it was impressive ultimately what he did, but I think experienced players suss out what he tried to do.
But isn't it experience to tell them to not figure out what he's doing?
Well, it's also, I also think it's a level of experience to be like, I know these guys are rookies. I don't have to play this idol. I think I've got their trust when they absolutely fucking shouldn't trust me. But, you know, part of me feels like those girls, it was silly, but also it's like he got it to happen. So you got to tip your cap and give him credit.
So I think it's like a pretty common Survivor thing. If somebody takes the idol out and is like, hey, see this idol? I got it tonight. So you can't vote me out. That's usually like 95% of the time, like the person is not going to actually play it if they're showing you and talking about it at the tribal council. So I felt like that was the tell that he wasn't going to do it. And I felt like that either they could have faked him out and told him that they were all going to go for Za and then really vote for him, or that they could have split the vote. They could have put 3 votes on Za and 3 votes on Tommy, force him to play the idol. Worst case scenario, Za still goes home.
You know, that was kind of so a little inside Barstool here. I wish they had explained more and just given them more rules up front. The creators were Survivor fans. They knew everything about it. I think they just threw them to the fire and said it's totally on them to learn everything about the game. I think we should have given them a little more, you know, here's what an idol is, here's how it works.
I actually have a question about that. Could Donnie have just stolen that from Tommy?
No, that's not allowed, right?
That's not allowed.
That wouldn't be allowed on Real Survivor. I don't know if Surviving Barstool, if there are different rules.
Yeah, no,
but that does happen a lot where people go through the bag.
We had said that wouldn't, you can't do that either. So, like, not only did they not know what it was, not know when you play it, but they're not thinking about, like, and neither was I, thinking about, like, the mathematics of it, like you just did. And a couple of the producers and the behind-the-scenes people said exactly what you said. Either way, Tommy's, like, fucked, and you're not. So just save yourself by either forcing him to do it. You know what I mean? So, like, one way or another, you could have banked on, well, Tommy's got to go, which A, is a good thing because he's a strong player, and B, you know you're saving yourself mathematically. They just don't view Tommy the same way as the viewer. Is there something that happens in, like, Survivor mentality where, like, coming into it, everyone was like, fuck Tommy Smokes, and then you get there and you play games and you get to know them and maybe you respect them a little more?
I wonder now, is Tommy now unlikable to the point where he can't win? So now he's there. I wonder if people are looking at him like Kelly maybe, and maybe saying like, hey, if I sit next to Tommy after he just was an ass in front of everybody for no reason after the vote, I wonder if he's now become so unlikable that you want to go to the end with Tommy.
This is the next level.
Like he's become incredibly likable. Like
to the viewer, to us.
Life. And now today I was going, this guy's fucking good.
Yeah. Well, I think something happens when you watch the show, and I'm sure when you're involved in it, where like a level of respect comes about, where you're like, it's like anything else. You know, you watch, you know, Pedro pitch against the Yankees, and they're like, fuck this guy, he's good. You know, you hate LeBron, but he's just good. When there's a good player at a game, I think you start to, you know, just respect the actual craft of it rather than be like, Tommy, he's got, you know, fucking swollen lips and rashes on his fingers because he's such a fucking worm, but you just start to like him. I think we lost fights.
Tommy,
what are you going to say?
I was going to say Tommy looks worse than any Survivor member of all time. Tommy's done nothing but sleep in a New York City pretty nice office for 3 days, and he looks worse than anyone on Survivor has ever looked.
Rob, how that was the one thing Tommy did say. He was like, I'm confident in my mental abilities this week so far, but I can't hang out in an office building. The island would kick my ass. How bad really is that being, in the wilderness like that?
Yeah, being in an office is a lot better. He says he has a sinus infection, so hopefully he'll be able to pull through. But yeah, the island is rough. You'd much rather be in the office building.
Were you? Are you like an outdoors type? Like, were you ready for that when you went on? No, wow.
No. I'm from Long Island. No,
that's crazy to me. I feel like if you're not like somewhat into the wilderness, that shit's gonna. How long if you last? How long are you on there?
38 days.
Holy fuck, man. That's crazy. It was literally like day 3 and Tommy's lips are blowing up. It's crazy.
Tommy somehow he got a faux hawk. Like Tommy slept in an office for 3 days and somehow has a faux hawk now. He looks like me in the fucking 2006 prom.
It's stressful.
All right, you're already laughing at one of the best clips of our shows. Now it's time for you to watch the full episode. So click here, subscribe to the full KFC Radio show. You can watch entire episodes right here. You want more clips? Click here. Subscribe to both of them.
Hit the button too. Hit the bell.
Hit the bell and the button, and then the comment below.
Leave comments who else you think we should interview.
And how I'm funnier than John.
Maybe.